So when did we have the first neighbour gathering?
September last year. Yeah.
Oh, right, 6 months ago.
Yeah, but it was a long time coming before that. It came because even before we moved to Hobart, I'd been listening to Matt's sermons from time to time, and he kept bringing up this neighbour day and being neighbourly. And that was when I told you, I think, Hun, that I felt God saying, when we move, I think God wants us to gather our neighbours together. Anyway, so we get down here and, yeah, we met one or two, as you do, but I kept feeling that God saying, well, no, do something to gather people together. But I'm like, nah. So that's why it took till September. So what, a year and a half after we moved?
Yeah, we moved nearly 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, year and a half.
Not very obedient. Anyway, so to gather people together, just to give you an idea, I printed little flyers to say we're going to have a neighbourhood meet. Once I, got over myself, but I was still a bit too scared to put them in the letterboxes. So I did it at like 6:30 in the morning when no one would see me, because I thought, what if someone talks to me? That's the whole point.
But you got it out there. About 200 letterboxes, wasn't it? You did?
Yeah, just a bit less. Well, I figured if you want 10 people, like a survey, I suppose, you want 10 people to come, you might have to invite 100. And,
yeah, we did it, yeah. It was just come and stand in the reserve, no food, just stand around, have a chat.
Come meet each other.
Come meet each other. It was very simple.
Well, we said what would success look like? And we said just that we actually did it and put something out there. But yeah, 2 people wandered up, and then we had
2 more.
And
2 more.
And then 14 altogether. Yeah, all those people said, "Oh, we should do it again." And
I remember people saying, "Thanks. Oh, this is really good that you did this. Thank you so much."
Mm.
Yeah.
And I had felt that God put it on to me that it shouldn't be a one-off. So I was thinking like a few times a year. And then I think it was one of our neighbours said he moved recently from West Hobart, and people told him not to move to Tranmere because you'll never know anybody.
Yeah,
and,
that's right. He was the one that thanked you.
Yeah. And we're like, wow, that was real confirmation of, yeah. So we had another one in December. Where
so
the farmer that lives at the end of Tranmere saw me putting the notes in the box, and he pulled up and said, "So you're a community person, are you?" And I'm like, I guess so.
You forgot to put one in his letterbox the first time, didn't you?
I did. He's way down the end. Anyway, so yeah. And then we had about another 14 or so.
Yeah, there's a few more, I think. And a few more new people. It was about half people from before, half new.
And then people are starting to get a feel for like, well, when's the next one? And so farmer said, well, how about we have it on the Australia Day weekend? And he said, I'll provide some
sausage sandwiches.
Yeah, sausage sandwich and eggs.
Cuppa.
But that was 25 people or
at least. Oh, a lot.
So all in all, we've met 26 different households, apart from the maybe 3 or so we knew when we first moved.
And that one, the Australia Day one, you only put the notes out 4 days before, actually, in the end.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So
it wasn't like you had to have a lot of advance notice. We got the biggest crowd. It's been great. It's, I see people in the street now starting to recognise them. Probably after the first one, it was still, like if I saw one of those people again, I wouldn't really recognise them, but seen them a second or a third time, and now it's like, oh, yeah, they're going.
So there's a bit of a bigger, only a few times, and it's like a bit of a groundswell. Yeah, like the farmer wants to be involved each time, and then somebody asked me and said, did you put notes in like 200 letterboxes? Because it's really hilly. And she's like, I'll help you next time. So,
And then there's the others who've said, oh, what about we do a soup day or something, and we'll make up some soups. And
soup and curry with a fire pit. So we're planning that for like July, I think. Well, if you want to do it, all it takes is courage and a little note in a letterbox.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Put lots out.
Yeah, what it's come down to is a little note in a letterbox. Oh, you had that You had a sheet when people would come, just if they were happy to write their details down. So you've got an email list now.
Yeah, I've got an email list. My advice, I suppose, would be get out of your own head, because I was just overthinking it, and that's what delayed me so much. Just have a crack. That would be my advice, I think.